Welcome back to episode 7 of the $10 Perfect Team. We hit opening day, y'all. We finally got the team put together. It was a bit of a grind. I know yesterday's episode was huge. I appreciate those of you who watched it. I had notes. I really did. I had them on here. I have my what's it called? My spreadsheet here. I don't know why I called it or what's it called. I was ready, but Centerfield just tripped me up. Now, we're going to take a look at most of April. It's not done yet. This is coming out this is being filmed at about 9 o'clock Central Time on Monday night before my stream. And I didn't want to do the video at like 4 in the morning. I just didn't know how tired I'd be after stream. So I want to get it done now, review the team, see what's going on, see if there's any additions we have to make, and update y'all on something that I'm very excited about. A little bit of a somber note. Rest in peace, Al Kaline. Mr. Tiger, just a brilliant player and person for the organization. You know, I grew up with my dad and my grandmother telling me stories about how great he was on the diamond. They both watched him play, of course. But then I fully experienced him, you know, as you know, the soothing color commentating voice on television for the Tigers on the NBC affiliate in Detroit. He did the games with George Kell, another former Tiger. So I grew up listening to him, knew a whole lot about him. Really, really liked Al Kaline. So rest in peace. I believe he was 85 years old. And a little bit of a somber note, but I'm glad I have his OOTP card on my main squad because you know, even if I didn't, I would have gone out and gotten him. But rest in peace, Al Kaline. All right, hard transition there to go from something like that so serious into something a bit more frivolous. But let's talk about the squad here. As you can see, we're off to a fantastic start. 19 games in, we're 15-4. That feels great, but it's super early, so I don't want to overrate it. I'm happy, but let's not count our chickens before they hatch. I think the Seattle Mariners opened the season 15-4 in real life like every year, only to still lose 100 somehow. Now, before we get into stats, I mentioned the trials and tribulations that one position caused me yesterday, to the point where we were so paralyzed by decision or indecision that I didn't get anybody. And I started Kevin Pillar. And it went about as horribly as you'd expect. His defense was his only redeeming factor, but we started him. It didn't work. So I jumped on today in the afternoon, took a peek at Centerfield, found something I liked, and it was ending soon. A perfect marriage. Did we get the card, though? You damn right we did. And it is rookie Barry Bonds. Let's go. Now, obviously, this is not anywhere near a peak Bonds, but it's a damn fine card, and it meets a lot of the requirements that we were looking for in center field. Strong defense. Not elite, but strong. The error is the only thing that's a problem there at 56. Brilliant speed, which wasn't even a requirement, but kind of a desire. And then left-handedness to mix up our lineup a bit. And everything just kind of fell into place. I believe I spent $1,300 on him, which when you look is right around what he goes for. I had no problem. I honestly would have paid upwards of like $1,500. I wanted to get Centerfield solidified. We finally did it. I'm very excited. Barry Bonds, welcome to the squad. Now, meanwhile, let's get into some of this and take a look at what's going on with the team because they're playing very well right now. We're not going to go by player here. We're just going to kind of look at an overview. I'll sort by OPS plus. You can kind of get an idea. You like to see all this green here because these are our starters. And that means the guys that are playing the most often are doing the best for us. And we got a lot of numbers over 100. If you're not familiar with OPS plus, it's a measure of your OPS relative to the rest of the league. 100 is average, and every point above or below is a percentage point, essentially. So Frankie Crissetti at a 137 is 37% better than league average. Oh, wow, look at this. In the 10th, we drop a 4-bomb to take the extra innings dub. Let's go. JD needed a big homer there. He's got to get off the schneid a little bit. I worried 0% about him, though. He's probably been the worst of the bunch thus far, and I couldn't be less concerned. Yeah, he's got a 103. Finally jumped over 100 here with this game as far as our full-time starters. Again, not even a percentage concern. Joe Judge has been incredible. Bonds has hit the ground running. You love to see that. A lot of good stuff here on the squad. It's looking good so far. The bench has been a little bit weak. All of our worst players are off the bench. Tommy Edman doing pretty well, but everybody else has struggled a little bit. The volatility of Lorenzen, I think he started off, I guess he only has one hit. So I think he got that in his first appearance. Yeah, he went one for 3 with a double. And so he held that. You see 1,000 OPS. He held that for almost a week, or just over a week. And, obviously it was fraudulent. It's three at-bats. And he's been, 0 for 12 since. Whatever. He shouldn't be playing that much anyway. In fact, he was drawing some starts in center field because Pilar was there. I took that off. He can get a start every 20th game in left. I don't mind that. But otherwise, he doesn't really need to be playing that much. I don't know if Aquino needs to be drawing a start every 10th game either. Maybe more like 15. Think I will. I don't know. Should I make him the primary bench bat though? With that pop, I kind of think so. I'm gonna make that switch there. Kelly Johnson's off to a slow start. I'm not, not worried about it. It's 10 plate appearance. Like, even the guys who are doing really well can flip on a dime. So we're not going to overrate it. We're not going to get too hung up on what they're doing. We'll be smart about it. But let's take a look at the pitching. See what they're up to. We've got Fried doing all right. Maeda killing it. Slowly doing fine. And Whitehill and Tunnel both doing really well too. So that's great. The bullpen has been fantastic. Brad Brock with a 450 is the worst of the bunch, and I have no issues with that whatsoever. Meanwhile, Aaron Bummer's at a 426 again. No problems to speak of as far as that goes. Everyone else is out of their minds right now. It's early, so we're happy. It's exciting to be starting off this well, but nothing to really freak out about. Now, I want to see, do we need to make any other moves right now? Is there anything that needs to be looked at as a potential move? I doubt it, but I just want to do my due diligence. I wonder if Edman should be the backup shortstop. And then Straw can be second there. Edman has a 32. Straw has a 36. So they're both pretty bad defensively. At shortstop, at least 60, 49, 67, 65, 50, 54. I'll tell you what, Straw's a little bit better. I'll make him the backup. I like it. That was the computer's choice, and they were right. Should have trusted them. Now, Allen has really struggled against righties early on. I don't want to overrate that. What I'll do is I'll check. Usually when someone's like aggressively bad, I check the BABIP to see if it's out of whack. 265 is low, but it's not so out of whack. So he is struggling a bit. He's got 11 strikeouts. It's only a 23% strikeout rate. That's not so bad. But I'll keep Edman starting every 4th game. I think that's all right to do that against righties there. I don't know. I don't think we need to spend for spending's sake. In fact, we ended last video at 8.8 thousand. We have 8.2 right now with the points that we got plus buying Barry Bonds. So we're only 600 lighter than what we were at the end of last stream, and we added Bonds. So that's pretty good. Here's what today's looked like as far as earning points. And then you can see at the last second I upped the bid. This was seriously with seconds left, just in case somebody was putting in some sneak attack bid. I really wanted Bonds, and I was willing to pay upwards of $15.55 to get them. Let's just do this. Let's take a look, see what's available out there. Anything that might be of note in the 3,000 range. You never know. If a deal's really popping off that you might want to get in on, you want to be open to it. Again, you don't want to make moves for moves' sake. Oh, I did it. Once a stream, y'all, or once a video. I'm going to do the back button there when that's not what you're supposed to do. Oral Hildebrand. Not bad. Baines, we don't need a DH, though. He's nice with it, though. We'll give him credit. Yeah, we don't really need offense. I'll tell you what, we shouldn't even be looking that high. I'll do 79. I'll do 65 to 79 because we don't really need to be spending on anybody that's that expensive, because anybody that we would get right now is more or less a backup, unless it was like a pitcher who was really popping off. Shingo Takatsu? Why does this name seem so familiar? 2004. It rings a bell, but I can't place him. I can't place him. I really can't. Mike Tyson. That's awesome. One hit wonder. Get it? Hilarious. Let's check in on some names. I'm just going to open this up because people have been charging crazy prices. What about Cocoa Crispy? There's a few Cocoa Crisps. See, nobody puts a buy now. They want to see where that bid can go because it can really push up. And I don't blame them. Frankly, I don't blame them because you're gonna get a decent price on him. He's only 65 bronze, but that's why you can't judge guys by their overall. What about Scotty Pods? Actually, this price might be too low. I'm gonna boost it up because people have been wiling. Okay, there's no Scotty Podsedniks available right now. Yeah. Oh, there's old Barnes. Good Barnes. Barnes in the cut. Let me just look real quick. Lineup. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it. You know, this is gonna be a shorter video, but there's no need to make it long for the sake of being long. Checking in on everything. It's looking good so far. 20 games in, 16-4. You gotta love it. But like I said, we're not gonna buy stuff just to buy stuff. So that's it. We're gonna wrap that up here. Let's take a look at the schedule. Let's see, it's 9 right now. This will be 9:30, 10, 10:30, 11, 11:30, midnight. Now I don't know if do they go over sometimes? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's usually 9 a.m. to midnight central, but then sometimes I feel like they go over. Maybe they do to cover a month. I don't know. A lot of off days here in May. Like this one, 2 and 3 days. That was interesting. Seems unnecessary, but 5 off days in May, or in April, excuse me. And then next month, we just get 2 though. So got to saddle in and get going. All right, y'all. I'm going to end it here. Now, generally, we're going to try to do daily here. I'm going to do a March to October Tigers video tomorrow. Try to do daily on the $10 team to kind of keep you guys updated with where we're at. If there's a day missed, it'll just give us a little bit more to cover. But it really shouldn't be more than every other day max. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for supporting this. I've been really enjoying this series, as well as the March to October on MLB The Show. I just started a new series of with another OOTP team. It's a $20 team that I'm writing about at Fangraphs. I'll put the article link in the description if you want to check that out. Just put a few extra bucks in. Actually spent a little bit more on the packs there from that $20, from the 25,000 points that I got there, just to be a little bit different, a little bit more frivolous, I guess, because packs are usually a bad idea. But I'm loving this, man. It's been so fun, and I really appreciate y'all's support. And good luck to you and your teams as well. Hit the like button, drop a subscription if you are new, and I'll see you soon.